Hey, all, really quick video here, just because I couldn't find the thing that exactly described my issue. So I've got a GE dishwasher. It's PDT750SSF2SS. It's, I get there, pretty cool that GE's got these QR codes and takes you right to all of the things that you need, all the parts you need. I've had this for about 7 years. I've already replaced a gasket because it was leaking, and I replaced the flood switch assembly, both by help from videos from you guys, so appreciate it. You see I already took it apart. I'm not going to go through that part because there's lots of videos on how to do that. The one thing that is different for me is that under here there's a really heavy piece of plastic, and unfortunately I've had this thing apart for about 2 weeks waiting for a part, and so that plastic started to fall down, but it was really heavy, so I decided to tape it up for the time being. So my problem was I couldn't start the dishwasher. I could start it, but it took like 20 pushes on the device here. So you hit the start button, right, and it just wouldn't press. There's no feel to it, and so I thought, well, I guess it's this user interface. So when I bought a user interface, you can see the part number there. It's about $76.40 part. But then I took this thing apart, and it wasn't the user interface at all, because the user interface is actually, all the buttons still work just fine. Everything is good. The problem was actually this little thing called a silicone light pipe. So this user interface on the diagram, by the way, is item 718. This other part, which is only $24, is called the silicone light pipe. And so there's the new one you can see, and the old one here. So if you look at this, you'll notice that my buttons, they just fall right off. So if you look at that, they just kind of fall off. Some of them are firm. But if you look underneath, you'll notice that the plastic or the rubber just disintegrated. And so there's no feed, so you can, or feel. So on this one, you can actually maybe see there's kind of it pushes back on the one on the left and the right. Since they disintegrated, there was no feel, so you couldn't push them. So I had to buy a new piece here. You can see it's all nice. So I'm not sure what the issue was, and this is the light pipe information if you're interested. Again, that's it was item part number 720 on that on the diagrams online. So I'm not sure why this failed. I guess my only guess is that maybe I was cleaning it with like a Clorox wipe, and the bleach got in and it just destroyed all of these things. So I'm not sure, but the fix here is just to kind of take these old buttons out. You can see this little rubber thing comes right out, and place this right back on here, and then I will reset this whole thing. And now I've got a button push. I'll put it on the old user interface control panel there, and should be good to go. If you see this, then it all worked. If you don't, I'm not going to waste your time and to put this all back together, but if you see it, then it worked, and that was the problem, and hope that helps you guys.